And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got the deciding Game 7 of the World Series. It's the New York Mets and the Toronto Blue Jays. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. What a memorable World Series this has been, and the entire season comes down to this. Game 7, Chris.
Yeah, this has been the World Series we were all hoping for, Boog. Back and forth. Neither team given an inch, even when it looks like their season's about to come to an end. This has been fantastic stuff, and I'm excited for us and for all of you out there to see how this unfolds.
Every broadcaster's dream, Singy, calling Game 7 of the World Series. I'm excited to do it with you. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. Getting the nod on the mound, Jose Barrios. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
The pitch. Francisco Lindor in the box now. No balls and a strike.
7-0-7.
The 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The pitch. That one ripped. That's a hit. Jeff McNeil stands in.
Jeff McNeil.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
On the ground, right side. Oh, great stop. Fires over to Guerrero. 1 out in the top of the first. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
That's in there. 1-1. And a foul ball. Oh, 2 now. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Pete Alonso, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And that one sliced foul.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark. And you help to quiet that down a little bit.
That one misses. Now 1-2. 1 run across in the frame so far here in Game 7. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Now here is Tyrone Taylor.
Tyrone Taylor.
Rips that one to right. And a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Batting fifth.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Starling Marte, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that one's a little bit low. Now 2-0.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Next offering is in for a strike. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. You're in Game 7 of the World Series. Swing and a miss, and the count's even at 2. And that's in the dirt. Francisco Alvarez waits on deck. Ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
Well, I can understand the defense right there trying to cut off that lead runner at third, but a good jump and an excellent finish for the base runner to get in there safely.
Two outs, bases loaded. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Pitch misses inside. 1-0.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
That one not close, and the count is 2-0. Just missed.
Well, knowing that this hitter's got holes in his swing, because he's got so much power, pitcher still can get a little too tight, afraid to make a mistake.
Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
2 outs, bases full. So up next for New York, Brett Beatty. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Taylor, the runner at third. Marte on second. Alvarez on at first with 2 down. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. 1 runs in. Here's the throw. In there safely. And they lead by 4.
Oh, that's a big at bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's the center fielder, DJ Stewart. Right through there for a strike.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Right side. He'll do it himself. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Mets 4 and the Blue Jays coming up. Back now in Toronto. And today's starter, Jose Butto. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, it's a 3-pitch mix in the repertoire for this starter. He's going to have to command all 3 if he's going to have success on the hill today.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Butto. He isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable. He just hasn't proven that he can do it yet.
0-2 is the count.
Got him swinging.
Just a hammer 12-6 curveball right there, Boog. That was exactly what he wanted to do with it. Not a ton of pitchers can throw a true 12-6 break, but he does, and you can't throw it any better than he did right there.
Bo Bichette stands in now and watches strike 1.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
And that skips into there.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
On the ground right side, McNeil. The throw to first, and Bichette is retired. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Nope, that's a ball.
And another ball. And what about analytics? Because one of the ways it seems like they've contributed to the trend is it's not just about are you capable of getting deep, but now focusing on the numbers, maybe the matchup is better with a different guy as the game goes on. Big swing and a miss.
Only a handful of pitchers can go through an order 3 times, maybe even 4 times. And the analytics have contributed to that trend. But I think there are some guys given an opportunity may be able to show that they can be a 3rd or 4th time through the order type of pitcher.
(3-2). Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a drive. And he makes the grab. And that is that. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We move to the 2nd in Toronto. It's the Mets 4 and the Jays nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 2nd, Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Berrios back to work. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-0. Chris, you and I have gotten to work some memorable postseason games together. One I look back on, 2013 ALCS Game 2, the David Ortiz Grand Slam. And the pitch.
For me, Boog, a game I remember is us calling the 2014 AL wildcard game. The Kansas City Royals hosting the Oakland A's. The Royals come from behind to win in extra innings and move on to the division series. They had such a great run that it ended up in the World Series, losing to the San Francisco Giants.
And a pitch. And he grounds one to the right side. Fires over to Guerrero. 1 out in the 2nd. And now here's Jeff McNeil. That clips the corner. On the ground to short, finds its way through, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
He swings and fouls one off. Left field. Varsho moving under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down. Here's Pete Alonso. Struck out swinging his first time.
Alonso.
And that one fouled off. McNeil leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That misses the zone, and 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
And a pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Just misses with that one.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Mets lead 1, but they lead it 4-0. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Kevin Biggio.
Third baseman, Kevin.
The line of the pitch.
Biggio.
Clips the outside corner. That's strike 1. And ball 1. Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boo. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. And makes the grab. And there's one away. Now it's the second baseman. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
And looking at his numbers from the regular season, his OPS was over 900.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there. And with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, it's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in and then just disappear. So hard to get under the ball unless you're really gearing up for it, and you might need a pitching wedge.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Back there. And it is gone. He'll touch them all. And they cut into the deficit. It's 4-1.
That home run narrows the gap between these two. This one isn't over yet. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Jansen to hit. Top of the zone for a called strike.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that'll do it. The Jays get one back on this homer. It's now 4-1. You're watching the World Series on the show. Back now in Toronto. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now at the plate, Tyrone Taylor. And here it comes.
It's been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This 3rd inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1.
1-1.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Next offering is in for a strike. And another ball. And a pitch. Popped up. Guerrero gets under it. Makes the grab. And there's one down.
The bat, number 6.
Here's Starling Marte. Reached on an infield single his first time.
Marte.
Out there to center. Kiermaier trying to get there. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Francisco Alvarez. On the outside corner, that's strike 1. Alvarez measures 5 feet 10 inches, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. A gigantic blast. That's his 3rd home run of the series. It's 5-1. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. Off the mark there. Ball 1. Back up the middle and a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Now it's DJ Stewart. Grounded out his first time. And a foul ball. 1 run across in the frame so far. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Rush to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. That'll fire up the dugout. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they add a couple more. It's 7-1. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. That's all for Jose Barrios, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Chad Green takes over on the mound. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Chad Green.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. This one smoked on its way out of here. They go back to back. He's up to 3 home runs in the series, and they add on. It's 8-1.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
So 2 down. Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets. 1 for 2. To the right side, and that one handled. Over to first, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's going to be Kevin Kiermaier.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Buto back to work.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Great catch, foul ground up against the wall.
Number 4.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Here's George Springer. Led off the game with a strikeout. This one high in the air to left center. Nimmo has it sized up. Makes the grab. 2 down. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. The shortstop takes the ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Fought off foul. That hits the dirt. 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Dives and he can't hang on. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He reached out to walk his first time. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1.
The 2-hole hitter showing so much versatility, understanding the situation, gets on base with 2 out to bring possibly the best hitters in this lineup up to the plate in this inning.
Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul. 2 outs. Pitch is in the dirt, and the count is 2-2. And another ball.
3-2, 2-out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Got him swinging. Slings to first, and Guerrero is set down. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings are complete now in Game 7. It's the Mets 8 and the Blue Jays 1. It's the last game of the season, Game 7 of the World Series. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Here comes a pitch. Gets the call, and that's strike 1. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Alonso stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And it's even up.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Kicks and deals. That's a little bit low. Nobody out, runner at first. That one misses, and the count is 3-1. Payoff pitch, and he walked him.
That's ball 4. Take your base.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Taylor at the plate and takes high there. No outs, runners at first and second. Right-handed reliever. And a swing and a miss. 1 out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Marte now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Where'd that last pitch miss? 1 out. Runners at first and second. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next pitch is inside, and it's 2-2. Two on, 1 out. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Alvarez stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 2 outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. That one fouled off. And he deals. Ripped on a line to center. Brings it in. And that is that. 2 left for the Mets, and it remains an 8-1 game. Back here at Rogers Center, here's Justin Turner.
The designated hitter, Justin.
The line to kick the pitch. Up and in, and that's ball 1.
Well, these Blue Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. 2-2.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
3-2 now. And down on strikes he goes. Now 1 away. Kevin Biggio up to the plate. First time up was a pop out. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Bases empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
That's a hit, and the postseason success continues for him. Here's the second baseman. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Squeezes it, and there's 2 down.
The left fielder, number 25.
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. He's already homered in this game. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Biggio, the runner at first with 2 gone. Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball, Alonso. He handles it himself. What a play. Inning over. One hit, one left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Mets 8 and the Blue Jays 1. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Trevor Richards.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
The pitch. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Well, these Mets putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Righty to the plate. That one misses. 1-2 to count. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He was able to execute the perfect pitch for that situation. Had been pounding him with fastballs, and then all of a sudden pulls out the changeup and has good enough command to make it competitive. Tell you what, varying speeds like that to a hitter can be really, really effective. And right there, you can tell that hitter was just overmatched.
And he takes it himself for the out. Here's Francisco Lindor. He's already homered here in this one. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Action in the pen down there. Nate Pearson preparing to come on if needed. Cabrera getting cranked up as well. 2 down, nobody on. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
0-2 is the count.
That one almost got him.
Strike.
2 outs. Now a screamer into the outfield. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher, Danny Jansen. And the right-hander back to work. And it's fouled away.
Well, these Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Righty delivers. Ouch, that one drilled him. On the run, sends it over to first. They get him, but it was pretty close. Definitely some concern here. That ball came back and got him right on the pitching arm, as you can see him trying to shake it off.
And if nothing else, you worry about him getting some dead arm and losing some feeling. But from what I can tell, I think they're going to let him continue, and that's a really good sign.
1 down, base is empty. That one pushed to the left and foul. Up the middle, Lindor fires to first on the run. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Off the plate, ball 1.
That's inside, and now it's even 1-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And they'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Next offering down in the dirt. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Back now in Toronto. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now the number 2 hitter, Jeff McNeil. Richards back to work.
1-0.
Way outside, and it's 1-0. Richards, in his 6th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. And George makes the grab.
Up next for the Mets.
And next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. On the ground to the left, Bichette throws to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Pete Alonso. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Swung on, belted. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Nothing doing here this half. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mets 8 and the Blue Jays 1. Bottom of the 6th. And now for the Jays, Bo Bichette.
Shortstop.
As he turns on the rubber with that good live arm deliveries. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark, really late, opposite field now.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And there's 2 down.
Up next to the Blue Jays.
Turner climbs in on that right side.
This offense has their backs against the wall. You know, baseball has a way of surprising people, but it's going to take a huge effort to fight back and save their season.
In the air, right field. Taylor makes the play, and it's out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the 7th in Game 7. It's the Mets 8 and the Blue Jays 1. On the mound now, Eric Swanson.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Taylor now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
The pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Swings and misses. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Starling Marte up to hit. 1 for 3.
Starling Marte.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one opts against the fence. And he's got a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And here is Francisco Alvarez. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Kiermaier brings it in. 2 away. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets.
The third baseman, Brett Beatty.
And a foul ball. Comes up empty.
No
Runner
ball,
at second, 2
strikes.
down. Here in the late stages of Game 7. On the ground, right side. Gathers and throws to first. And that is that. And we're back.
Leading
Bottom of the
up,
7th.
Toronto.
And now here is Kevin Biggio.
Biggio.
The wind to the pitch. And
Yep,
that one
that ball
just
went out.
misses. A ball and no strikes. Right through there for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a
Ball,
little
that
bit,
now.
do whatever it takes to get on base.
And a 2-1 on the way. Fastball for a strike. That one lifted to left. Nimmo ranging after it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Now it's the second baseman.
Now batting, second baseman, Jason Snyder.
That's a strike. And it's 0-1. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, didn't go. Hard hit, left field, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Varsho up for the third time and takes ball 1. This one in the air. Alonso under it. And it's caught for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Danny Jansen to hit here.
Jensen.
Foul ball there. The 0-1. Lifted in the air out to left. Nimmo has it sized up. And the inning is over. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Genesis Cabrera.
Number 92.
And now the center fielder, DJ Stewart.
Cabrera.
As the lefty gets to work. That
Ball
misses
1,
the
no
zone.
strike.
Ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Yimi Garcia up and loosening in the pen. Swings through that one for strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In the air, center field. Kiermaier moving under it. 1 away. Back to the top of the Mets
The batter,
order. And now it's Frankie Lindor.
Francisco Lindor.
And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one down the line, and that's just foul. On the ground, base hit. That was smoke through the infield.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
McNeil in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Lindor stands at first with one out. Lindor the move. There's the ball. Throw to second. Great jump. In the air, left field. Varsho on the move. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. And there's two away. And stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. Move to second. Lindor back in there. Now fly ball to right center. Kiermaier makes a nice running catch. So one hit is all they get. Last half of the eighth coming up. It's the Mets 8 and the Blue Jays 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Adrian Hauser.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
The pitch.
Kiermaier.
And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Taylor moving under it. Hauls it in. And there's one away. And the batter is George Springer. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And it's 1-1. And the righty deals.
That's ball 2.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for Toronto, Bo Bichette. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Slider misses outside. Wouldn't chase that time. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. on deck for the Blue Jays. Right-hander kicks, deals. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that will drop foul. 3-2 on the way. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So all down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Guerrero in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a cold strike. That's a strike, 0-2 now.
An at-bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Smoked on the ground to second. McNeil gets it to first. That's out number 3. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Yimi Garcia. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
The pitch. Bounced up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. That leaves him without a throw, and they come away without an out. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Makes the grab, one away.
The batter, number 6. Designated hitter, Starling Marte.
And at first, Starling Marte up now for the Mets. Up the middle, boots it. No throw. That's an error, and everyone is safe. And now Francisco Alvarez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Ground ball right side, could be 2. To second for 1. Back to first for 2, and that'll do it. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Mets 8 and the Blue Jays 1. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Edwin Diaz.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
The pitch. Turner leading things off and takes a strike. And a strike. At the belt and fires. Off the mark there. And the count is 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a pitch. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Biggio in the box now. No balls and a strike. The Blue Jays with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of inning number 9. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
1 down, base is empty. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Number 36 stands in now and watches strike 1. They're down to their final strike.
That was straight queso right there.
2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Pitch misses there. Going to count 1-2. And that's down and away. Diaz is just 1 strike away. And the New York Mets have done it. They are World Series champions.
Congratulations to the champs. Game 7 of the World Series. Every player on both sides comes to the ballpark knowing that this is it. This team got it done. They've been a special club all year long, and it's fitting they win it all in a special series.
Welcome back on the show as we see some of the final moments and reactions in this World Series clinching game. And now let's go down on the field where they're set to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champs. For Chris Singleton and our outstanding crew, I'm John Shambi. This has been the World Series on MLB The Show.
The final line score for